This is the first pizza that we did. Oh, it's so tiny, but so good. Okay, so we're back in the kitchen and we are getting the pizza dough all set using our food processor. It comes together so fast. Okay, the dough is out.
Consider that a smooth ball.
Toast! Toast! No!
I am gonna go look in the oven and check the herbs. They've been in there for about 45 minutes now. I have a helper in here. The big dough ball, Daddy's pizza dough ball. Let's go check those herbs out, bud. Okay, let's see what we have so far. I guess I can just pull this out, no big deal. Okay, so the thyme is doing pretty good. The cilantro is still, I mean, you can hear it's got a crackliness to it. And then of course we have the oregano. It's looking pretty good. I kind of wonder if I was supposed to take the oregano off of the stem. So, I don't know. We learn as we go. Yes. I have some over there and I need to drink it, but I got roped into sitting in the crib with Ronan. Watch your little fingers now.
Ball! Big ball! Big ball! Big ball!
Okay, so I'm outside. I need to come out here to water the plants and just kind of pick up some odds and ends that accumulate out here when you have two little boys. It's gonna go in and out of brightness, by the way, so I apologize for that. Parts of the yard are super bright right now. But I also wanted to take a minute to show you guys my husband's cornhole boards that he created. Let me step into the shade for a second. So these are the ones that he was working on. In the previous episode, we were working on them out in the garage. Well, they're all finished and I'm super excited because we can now play cornhole back here during our time of social distancing and what feels like quarantine. But they're really cool, so I'm going to show you what they look like right now. Okay, so here we go. This is what they look like. There's two of them. So we have that one and then we have this one over here. And they're awesome. He did such a great job with these, and we love having, because we have a pretty long expanse of grass out here, so we love having this to come out and just mess around with. Plus the kids get a kick out of it too. So yeah, it came out really, really great. We have bean bags from an old cornhole set that are just, you know, blue and red, but we're thinking we're gonna get some custom, not custom, but Vegas Nights themed cornhole bean bags. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. He did such a nice job. The side of the wood has been painted, like spray painted like a gold, and then this decal that he added, so you can see where like the cornhole bean bags kind of leave stuff on the decal, but otherwise it's so neat. So yeah, cool project that he finished. Really awesome. Okay, so the pizza dough has risen. It looks like it's already almost ready. Love the smell of yeasty dough. Oh, it smells so yummy. So my herbs are finished. Let's go ahead and pull them out. Okay, so what's cool about this is it doesn't look like the cilantro is done, just because it's still so bright green. But let me show you. You can actually hear it like, oops. Real crispy, and I think it's ready to crumble it and get it stored. So I gotta find something that I'm gonna use to store all of this in, but in the meantime I'm gonna leave this right here to just rest for a minute. Because I only have a small amount of dried herbs, I think what I'm gonna do is just combine it all together and have like an herb blend. And then in the future, when I harvest more, I will dry it and stored in its own containers. Plus I don't have like the containers that I need, but we're gonna just put it in a little Rubbermaid container for right now as an herb blend. I'm gonna kind of go through here because I feel like I want to remove some of the thicker stems from some of this, and the oregano, I almost feel like the oregano, the stems are so tender to begin with that I can just crumble everything. Oh no, it's actually super easy to just pull it off of its stem. So I'm gonna move this out of the way. I don't even think it's worth taking this off of the stem.
Yeah, no,
The
leave it
whole
on.
thing,
Yeah.
just leave it on the stem.
Yeah.
I mean, the stem is pretty firm.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking up something on my phone right now and I'm realizing that I think both of these are oregano. And I think one is a different kind of oregano. Avoid oven or sun drying. Both of these processes have shown very spotty results, often with the color and flavor leached from the oregano. Okay, so maybe I didn't use the most ideal method for drying these. Okay, so it looks like The Kitchen, a blog, like a cooking blog that you can go and check out. They've got tons of cool things on here, but it sounds like you don't want to oven dry oregano, which is exactly what I did, and that's fine, whatever. But I don't own a dehydrator, so I would have, I guess, hung them. Okay, so next time I'll hang them to dry, but this time I did it in the oven, so that's what we're going with. And I also think too that looking back, that what I was saying was thyme. I truly think that this is just another form of oregano. I think there's a couple different kinds of oregano. Apparently marjoram is a type of oregano. Oh my goodness, here's something funny. Can we, Ronan's hammering things. This was the article that I used to learn about which ones to dry in the oven and which ones to air dry. I'm learning all the time. So it says right here, air drying works best for low moisture herbs like marjoram, oregano, rosemary, and dill, and I completely spaced that it said oregano, and plus marjoram, apparently from what I'm learning here, is a type of oregano. So what can you do? What is going on in the living room? I don't know if I'm doing this right, cause I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I feel like I'm getting splinters. Oh, but it smells so good. I don't care what anybody says. Okay, so all the little stemmy parts are really easy to separate. That's good news. So I'm just gonna keep crumbling, and honestly, you guys, I'm telling you, like, they say that this is not as aromatic, but my fingers smell like oregano. Now, I'm gonna take my little oregano and I'm gonna put these into my container. Hey babe, can you help me? You think that looks okay?
Yeah. That's great.
It smells really aromatic. Like, I feel like...
So just tip it over now.
Oh, that's smart.
Hold your finger on the hole.
This will help me pack them down. I don't know, babe. I think that's a mistake. Because now they're getting stuck in the... Wow. Okay, so what? You make mistakes. Horrific, embarrassing mistakes, but you move on. So when you've completely clogged the end of your... Oh, jeez. Oh, goodness. I swear I have not been drinking. It's gonna be like really fine particles. Okay, it works. It's oregano. There's some stems in there. No big deal. We're gonna put the lid on that and call it dried oregano. This is the cilantro, so I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way. Now, we're doing this in such small batches that this like method that I'm using right now is really just to preserve, like, keep from making too much of a mess. But yeah, I think if you're doing this in larger batches of herbs, you would come up with another method. And again, like, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and crunch them. This is very satisfying. You know what's weird? Does that smell like cilantro?
Wait, what's this supposed to be? Parsley?
It smells like parsley though. I don't have any parsley out there. Can you go out and grab a sprig? Ready to go? Oh my gosh, you guys, look. Look at that. What did I just make? Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my other container. How about we use this paper? Technical, you know, just real high-tech tools here, guys. Okay. That's parsley.
Yeah.
Did you break it?
Yeah, that's what you dried.
All done. Okay, so we're making 2 pizzas. So one is the one that we just popped in, that's just marinara and cheese, because we don't have any more pepperonis. And you know, we're trying to use up what we have because we're limiting our time going to grocery stores. So that leaves us with a second pizza with no more mozzarella cheese. We still have plenty of marinara. So we're gonna make it a nacho pizza. So it's gonna have Fiesta blend cheese and the same deli sliced peppers that I like to put on the nachos. Yogurt afterwards, like Greek yogurt in place of sour cream because we don't have sour cream. Full fat Greek yogurt is an excellent substitute for sour cream. And then, I don't know, whatever else strikes our fancy at that point. And then we have some bacon back there that is finished cooking that we're gonna crumble over the top of the other pizza. So yeah, we're getting creative. I like your apron.
Thank you.
The smell of the yeasty bread, or well, dough that my husband made for the crust has me really wanting to make just like regular sandwich bread with the dry active yeast, because I love the smell so much. And it's easy, you know, it's less stress than sourdough. I started over with my starter. I have a reminder on my phone to feed it every night at 8. All right, our first pizza is about done. Ooh, wow, babe, that looks so good. It smells amazing. Okay, so now it's time for our nacho pizza.
You don't need to do anything, just leave that right there.
Moving it a little bit in so I'm not like, so this goes on the handle.
Pull it out, and then I would just lay it right in the middle. Or if you want to kind of get it into a circle, and just kind of slowly push it out towards the edge.
That pizza smells so good. And that just stays there.
Yeah.
Crumble some bacon over the top of the pizza.
Nature's candy.
Totally. Should we put anything else on here?
No. The pizza bit. Buy them from?
No. Okay. Let's go ahead and cut that thing. It's got a nice like crisp crust on the bottom, but like it's airy and doughy, or not doughy, but like airy on top. Let's look at this. Look at that.
Perfect. You put the sauce on, just spoon it on.
Just very simple. And then I'm gonna grab this with the oven mitt so I don't burn my fingers off. Okay, I'm gonna take this thing off. This is what happens when you put an oven mitt on from the inside. This is gonna go in the oven. How long does it go in there for?
10 minutes. Okay, Google.
Okay, so I can't wait to try this pizza. This is the first pizza that we did. Oh, it's so tiny, but it's so good. Babe, it's really good.
That's good.
What is my hair doing? It's hot in here. Babe, you really did a good job with the crust.
Thank you. That's the sugar.
Ronan, are you ready for pizza?
Yes.
Okay. The boys are getting pizza and broccoli.
Pizza.
Does it look delicious?
Oh no. Yeah.
Good.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a little warm. Be careful with it. Might have to blow on it a little bit, bud. Okay, nacho pizza's coming out. Woohoo! Oh, it smells. Oh, it smells so good.
Good.
Cool or cold peppers on here too. Oh, I just love these so much. And I think I'm gonna just dollop some yogurt on there, kind of like you would sour cream.
I'm gonna take one of these slices for
Dolloping with a fork. Yeah, that's fine. I don't technically think it's a dollop unless you make a noise. Oh, so delicious. I can't wait to get busy with some of this. Going out for a walk. We just had our pizza and it was delicious. Was it delicious?
Yes.
It's kind of that golden hour of the evening. It's kind of nice to get out and go for a little walk, stretch our legs. I had a cookie after dinner. It was like a really big cookie. Now I'm feeling good about going for a walk. It's so stupid. It's a stupid thing to say.